Welcome to Leisha Today. So today I have a Mother's Day gift idea for you guys. This one's going to be specifically showing you guys how to make Mother's Day keychains for grandma, but you can use the same method to make it for mom, nana, whoever, okay? So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. So just to give you guys a quick idea of what they look like, here's one I did with some red acrylic. This I did with some wood, and this is with black acrylic. Okay, so let's get into the design. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get your font. So you go to text, and then you'll type in grandma. So I'm just going to put the grandma in all capital. However, you can do it as you see fit if you wanted to put some lowercase or not. So next you're just going to pick a font that you like. So I'm just going to try this font. So then what you want to do next is you select your font. First you want to change it to millimeters. Select your font, and then you're going to do outline, and then you just pick an outline that you like. So this is what 3 looks like. So if you don't want to have like this here, so let me try to zoom in. Zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see. All right, so select your font. If you do outline and you do 3, you can see that it still has like this little thing here. So if you don't like that, you can keep adjusting your font until that goes away or that it's barely noticeable. So okay, so once you find a outline that you like, you press OK. What you're going to do now is you're going to highlight the whole thing, and then you're going to do combine, subtract, and overlap. So when you click on it again, if you hit engrave, this shows you what exactly it's going to cut out, okay? So this is what you want here. The next thing that you want to do is you want to get a rectangle where you can put like in the middle of the grandma so that you can put the names of the grandchildren or whatever names that you want to put on there. So I'm just going to change this back to score, and then I'm going to go insert a rectangle. And when you insert your rectangle, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're getting a piece of the A in there, because if you don't, then it's going to cut out and it's not going to be there anymore. So you want it to still be able to keep that piece of the A inside. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adjusting my rectangle so that it's touching all the letters that it needs to, especially the ones like this. So this one and like the D and this little triangle, because like I said, or in the R. Once these are cut out, if nothing is touching them, they're going to fall right through, and then you're just going to have like a missing piece of your letter. So you don't want to do that. So I'm going to highlight it all. I'm going to do combine, unite. And so this time it looks better to me, so I'm okay with this. So once you're good with that, like again, you can push engrave just to make sure you'll see like what all is going to cut out. So the engrave just shows you like what's going to be cut out here. So that's like the dark blue. Okay. What you want to do now is you want to go to text, and then you want to put the names in. So you can pick one name, and then I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see it. Okay. So then you do the same thing here. The first thing I would do though is I would right click and I will change this to a different color so I know that this is going to be different. So I want the grandma to be a cut, and then I want the names to be engraved. Okay, so then if you like the font, that's already there. So we can just stick with this font, just make it simple. what you're going to do is you just want to size it so that it fits within the letters. So then if you have multiple names, once you get one size down the way that you like, then you can just copy and paste that name and then change the name to whichever other names that you want to put on there. So you just keep putting the names inside of here until you fill it as much as you need to, depending on how many names you want to put in grandma. And like I didn't say this before, but you can also use this to do other things. Like if you want to do someone's specific name, if you want to do mom, if you want to do Nana. So this is just a demonstration, and you guys can use your ideas to create your own keychains. Okay, so once you have that in there, if you're okay with it just having the names, then you can move on to the next part. But if not, I'm going to add some shapes, and like you guys know, I like hearts, so I'm going to put some hearts in there. I'm going to also put this to engrave, and then I'm just going to size these down also. And then from here, all you want to do is just line everything up. So I'm just going to move this over to be in the center of the D. Once you get it to a spot that you'll like, the next and last thing you need to do is you need to add a circle. So I'm just going to go insert a circle. And then I'm going to make this circle, I'm going to change this to inches real quick because I just like to do these in inches for some reason. So I'm going to change it to inches. I'm going to make this circle a 0.25. I'm going to unlock it because I want it to be a 0.25 by 0.25. Then I'm going to lock it back. And then what I'm going to do from here, so then I'm going to do outline. And I'm going to make it a 0.75. Okay. All right. So what you want to do now is you want to highlight this, group it together, and then you're going to size it down. Size it down far enough so that this becomes just only decimal places so that you can change it. So I did a 0.75. Okay. So if you want it to be bigger, so say if you want it to be longer than this, you can make this like 3. So I made it 3.6. Okay, so we're going to zoom in again. So you want to highlight them both. And then you want to do combine, subtract, and overlap. So this, again, makes this a, so that it will just cut the hole in the circle. So then what you want to do from there is you just want to move your circle over enough so that you can connect it to your keychain to make a keychain. And then you just line it up with the crosshairs. And then you just move it enough so that it's kind of like overlapping onto your keychain here. Well, once you move your circle to be overlapping with the grandma, what you want to do is you want to highlight this, do copy and paste. And I'm going to show you why we did that here in a second. So then you're going to delete. So ungroup and delete the insides of this. Okay. Highlight the circle and the grandma, and then do combine unite. And then what you want to do up here, you're going to ungroup this, and you're just going to then delete the grandma part. So highlight the names and the hearts or whatever design that you have. You're going to group it together. And then just zoom in so that you can see. So once you kind of get in the general area, then you can use your up down arrows to adjust. All right, so once everything looks good and you're ready to go, then you just want to double check everything. So I'm going to select grandma, make sure it's on cut. And then I'm going to select the names and whatever design on the inside. I'm going to make sure it's set to engrave. They both say output. Okay. Then you want to do your material. So you can either do wood or acrylic or whatever that you are planning to make. But I'm just going to demonstrate for you guys how to use acrylic. And then you saw at the beginning of the video how I did wood as well. So all you have to do is I just used the defined material in here, and I just kept the settings the same. So let's move on to that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put your acrylic on the honeycomb. I'm going to use this piece that I already cut out of. So these are just like scrap pieces that I have. So if you guys have like little pieces of scraps of wood or like acrylic, you can use these to make like different type of keychains so that you don't have your materials go to waste. Okay, so once you have it on there, what you're going to do next is you're going to come to xTool Creative Space, and you're going to go first, I should say, put your laser over your material, and then you're going to hit this distance. This is going to measure the distance from your material to your laser. Okay, so once that's done, you're going to hit this start marking, and you're going to hit rectangle, start marking, and then you're just going to take your arrows, and then you're going to line it up at the top left and then the bottom right. Okay. It's going to show you the square that you just marked. You're going to push in marking, done. And then you're going to highlight your whole keychain that you're going to be cutting out. And you're going to size it down so that it fits within the square you just marked. All right, so once you get it sized to how you like, and then I'm just double checking again that it's set to cut and to engrave, and then I'm just going to click out of here, and I'm gonna go, I put the acrylic in there, so I'm gonna put black acrylic, and then I'm gonna hit process, close your lid, and I'm gonna turn on my inline fan, and then hit start. And as you can see, I have it set so that it engraves first, and then it's gonna cut out everything else. Okay, so when you're done, then all you have to do now is just pop everything out. So they're kind of like stuck in there a little bit, so you can kind of just like move them around a little bit. And then the ones that I couldn't get out, I just took my little weeding tool and I just poked them through over the garbage can, but I wanted you guys to see this part. And there you have it. Oh, it looks right there. Let's see. Let's get that last little piece. All right, so there you guys have it. A cute little keychain that you can personalize for Mother's Day. All right, so here's the end product. Cute little keychain. You can put like little tassels on it or little charms on there. If you guys are interested in just buying the file, I'll link it down below. But if not, you guys could try out your own. And thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay blessed. Take care.